Do you ever feel just completely drained after being around certain people? Like, some people make you feel so energized and expansive, and other people make you feel like you need a triple espresso and a nap instantly. We can't always avoid or pick and choose the types of energy we're around, but what we can do is protect our energy. As empaths, we pick up on a lot of the different energies of the people around us, for better or for worse. And by having good energetic hygiene and proper boundaries, we're able to move through this world with all its different flavors of energies a lot more sustainably. The first tip I'll go over is visualizing an energy shield. Some people aren't big on visualization, and honestly, it took me a while to buy into at first. But once I started practicing this, it started being a go-to for me. My favorite way to do this is two different ways. The first time I'll do it is before I leave my space in the morning. While I'm still in bed, I will close my eyes. I will tap into my energy and how I'm feeling, and my gratitude and my happiness. And I will let that feeling grow, and I will let it grow visually as bright white light starting in my chest and filling up my body. And as I breathe, it fills up my body and it extends into the area around me. And that's my little protective bubble that I walk through with my day. And it helps keep my energy feeling bold and charged, and it helps keep other energies around me more at arm's length, so I'm not just picking up on all of the different sensations around me. At the end of my day, one of my favorite tricks to do is using shower water. Water is a wonderful cleanser, a charger, an energy transmuter. And what I'll do is under the shower, I'll close my eyes and I'll picture all of the energy I've picked up on during the day, whether it's thoughts or conversations or things that I've encountered in my space. And I'll picture all of that as black, just washing off my body, going right down the drain. And I thank the water for helping me cleanse my energy. And just as I do with the bubble, what I do with the water is I picture it as bright white light filling me up, bringing my own energy field back to this strong and potent and powerful potential. So by the end of my shower, I am feeling expanded and grounded in my energy and not weighed down and bogged down by all of the other different experiences and the different energies that I've picked up on through the day. A second key to protecting your energy is to set clear boundaries, and not just with other people, but with yourself too. Saying no to things that drain your energy, that don't serve you, that aren't in alignment is huge. And I think a lot of people have guilt or people pleasing around this, myself included, when trying to set these boundaries. And by not honoring yourself and protecting yourself and choosing from a state of alignment, you're only hurting yourself. So by not having clear boundaries with how much you're scrolling social media or how much junk food you're consuming or the quality of the thoughts that you're having, by not stepping in and saying no to yourself as you're doing these things that you know drain your energy, it's not productive. But having clear, firm no's with your best intention in mind is so supportive. And in turn, it gives you that practice in order to extend that into your energy and your world and the relationships around you. By saying no to the plans because you're too tired or you just don't want to, or saying no to the extra shift, or no to the dinner party, or no to whatever is coming up. By saying no to the things that do not feel expansive in your body. By saying no to the things that feel restrictive and dense and forced and exhausting to even conceptualize, you're protecting your energy and you're protecting yourself as an empath, because having those strong boundaries allows you to maintain your energy in your field purely without having the leaks and the exhaustion and everything that comes from not having strong boundaries. A third key is grounding daily. Grounding meditations are some of my favorite, to visualize a cord running from my root into the earth, to remind me to keep my head where my feet are, to know my connection to the earth and to the ground and to the present moment. It's super powerful as I move through the rest of my day, knowing that I've taken the time to ground, to center. During these grounding practices, you can also send away any negative energy that you've picked up. When the weather's nice, I love even just taking a little bit of time to walk around barefoot, connect with the earth and the grass beneath our feet, allowing those ions to exchange and releasing anything that we don't need back into the earth, and taking up and pulling up that beautiful, nurturing, grounding earth energy back into our vessel. Grounding ourselves is really key to make sure we're moving at a sustainable pace. We're having high quality thoughts. We're not overextending ourselves and letting our mental energy run rampant, because we're present. We're here right now. And by being here right now, you don't have all of those little energy leaks of worrying about what somebody else wants or thinks, or worrying about a deadline or any of those things. And worrying just burns energy. It doesn't bring any positive results to anything. And by having those boundaries with yourself and grounding yourself into the present moment and the right here, right now, and visualizing that earth supporting us as she does every single day, super powerful in protecting your energy. Cleansing energy is also a really potent and powerful way to kind of get rid of all of the gunk that you pick up and seal off and protect what you have. You can use any of your senses really in order to do this. My two favorites are sound healings, like frequencies. There's different frequencies that resonate with different aspects and chakras that you have, and there are some very good cleansing frequencies, grounding frequencies that you can play. Sound baths with sound bowls, any of those vibrational exposures, what they do is they have a certain frequency. Our body is made up of water, and so it'll calibrate to the frequency that we're absorbing. If you're not super into that kind of heady spiritual thing, playing happy music. Playing music that makes you feel light and expansive. It's the same concept, just with a medium and a sound that might be a little bit more palatable for you. But by playing something empowering or uplifting, it can help you shake away anything that you've accumulated and move through feeling just like yourself in your own energy. Similarly, you can use different herbs and incense and such. Sage, Palo Santo, incense. Right now, I love frankincense, lavender. Any of these types of tools with intention can help you reset and ground your energy, kind of focus back in, and shake off anything else. Intention behind these modalities is huge. If you intend for the tool to do something, you're infusing that with your energy and allowing that to be magnified in what you're using. I also like to use different cleansing and grounding stones and crystals. I wear crystals all the time. I've done different experiments with them. Some people don't believe in them. I go based off of what I've experienced, and I have found that by having certain stones, not only do they all resonate at their own frequency that then in turn influences our molecules, but at the end of the day, it's just a nice subconscious reminder. Every time I look at my grounding crystals, I'm like, okay, I am grounded, I am here. Anytime I'm looking at one, this one is supposed to be for courage, I look down and I'm like, okay, I got this. So having those different tools to be able to come back to yourself, come back to center, shake off everything else that's been going on around you, and really just hone in on your own energy is key. And it's powerful in making sure that you're not constantly running down to 0% battery. The last key that can be pretty difficult is being mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the people that you spend time with and how they make you feel. Be mindful of how many complainers you're with, how many takers you're with, how many people are using you for your sunshine or using you for your kindness. Being mindful of the way others carry themselves, the intentions other people have, and their effect on your energy is huge. And I think a lot of times we feel bad if we have to cut time short with some people or navigate different boundaries with others, because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily our job to shine the light on things other people need to fix, but it is our job to take care of ourselves. And it's not selfish to limit your time with certain people or set different boundaries or make new friends or walk out of a room when you need to and call a night early if you have to. It's okay to do all of those things with the awareness that you deserve high energy. You deserve high vibes. You deserve positivity and motivation and growth, and to be surrounded with people that bring that out of you too. You have so many friends you haven't even met yet. And if you find yourself in the company of people that drain your energy, that complain, that are materialistic, that don't have the similar priorities or sensitivities as you, that's okay. It means that there's plenty of other people in this world waiting to adore you that are more mindful, have better boundaries in themselves, have more self-awareness with how they affect the world around them and the way that their energy interacts with and influences things around them. I think there's a lot of to be said for the ones that know how they carry themselves shifts a room. It's not always what they say, it's how they make others feel, it's how they present themselves, it's how independent they are or grounded they are or respectful of other people's boundaries they are. And by being mindful of the different spaces we're in and the different company we keep, we can really see what is serving our energy, what is making us feel vibrant and expansive and excited and energized and refreshed, and what is sucking us dry. So I'd love to know, which of these energy protection tips resonates most with you? Which ones have you tried, and which ones are you curious to try? And which ones do you just think are absolutely bonkers? I would love to hear any and all reflections and insights that any of you guys have in the comments below. Stay blessed.